All right, we're back on the record.
Item number 5, Officer Shannon Sanders, customer Shanika Allison, case number CESSP 2018 00009.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. This is a new case for storm shutters that are still on the exterior on the windows. I first initially cited this property on January 5th, sent a couple of violations, sent one on the 30th, sent another one on the 10th. As of today, the storm shutters remain closed and boards remain on one of the windows. I do show proper service was given. I posted the property on February 22nd. I'm showing here that certified mailing was also sent out that same day, February 22nd. I have photos of the violation if you would like to see.
Okay.
And those have been like that since Hurricane Irma. It seems as though maybe they started opening up some, and I kind of asked if they could just open them up some more. Boards are on some of them, and then the shutters have just been just slightly open, I guess, enough to, maybe they thought that was compliance, but they still remain, they need to be opened all the way.
Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear, hereby find in favor of the city, enter an adjudication. Owner has until April 3rd by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $50.
Item number 10, Officer Desaline, customer Denise McMahon, case number CEJNK 2017 00094.
Sophia Desaline, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. This is a new case that was issued on December 9th. It was for junk on property, couple items storage in the front yard of the property. A proper notice was mailed out and also posted on the property on February 23rd at 2:41 p.m. Till up to date, the violation still exists, and I have a couple picture to show.
Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. Hereby find in favor of the city, enter an adjudication. Owners have until April 3rd by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $100.
Item number 28 and 29, Officer Ernst Baptiste, customer Fernandez, case number CEJNK 2017 0083 and CENUS 2017 0065. 27, 28, and 29. Those tabled to June.
Ernst Baptiste, City of Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was heard before, was found guilty on the 8th of February. Today I passed by. No, yesterday I passed by, I took picture. Posted the property on the 22nd of February, 2018.
Okay. And we already ruled that, declared it a nuisance, right? All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find the violation still exists. The daily fine amount of $300 is hereby ratified.
That's
Item number 40, Officer Dessalines, customer Jean Joseph, case number CEGMP 20180001.
Sophia Dessalines, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. This is a new case that was issued on January 2nd. And a proper notice to appear was mailed out and also posted on the property on February 23rd, 2018 at 2:58. Yesterday I went by to the property, I took a picture. It seemed like the violation still exists, and the violation was for repair and removed the top on top of the roof. I have a picture to show the violation still exists.
All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear, hereby find in favor of the city and enter into adjudication. Owners have until April 3rd by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, that would be a daily fine amount of $100.
Item number 41, Officer Rahima Golden, customer Jeanette Valis, case number CESSP 2017000084.
City of North Miami Minimum Housing Officer Rahima Golding. This is a new case that was cited for storm shutters that were placed on the windows for more than 5 business days. This property, notice to appear was sent out certified mail on February 22nd, 2018, and posted on the property on February 22nd, 2018 at 3:50 p.m. I have the photos here. It was kind of difficult for me to be able to get a clear photograph of inside of the screen, but without the camera, you can see the inside. All of their shutters are completely closed, as well as around the house.
It's hard to see in the photographs. Except for this one, I am taking a wild guess.
Right, that's
But
the
I-
one with the screen, so you can, like, I was trying to zoom in.
Zoom in. I
Yeah.
figured that. All right. I will give the officer the benefit of doubt. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. Hereby find in favor of the city and enter into adjudication. Owner has until April 3rd by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $50.
Item number 44, Officer Dessalines, customer George Gutierrez, case number CEIVY 20180012.
Sophia Dessalines, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. This case was issued on January 23rd for an operable vehicle parking in the front yard of the property. Proper notice was mailed out and also posted on the property on the 23rd of February at 12:49 p.m. Yesterday, March 6th, I went by the property. I took a picture. The car is still sitting in the front yard. I have a picture to show.
Sure. All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. Hereby find in favor of the city, enter adjudication. Owners have until April 3rd by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $50.
Item number 62, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Morili Missa, case number CEPOM 2017-00022.
Ernest Baptiste, City of Miami, Code Enforcement Officer. Case was heard before. Posted the property on February 22nd, 2018. Yesterday I passed by, took picture of the pool, and still in the same condition.
Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. Hereby also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. The daily fine amount of $50 is hereby ratified.
Item number 66, Officer Rahima Golden, customer Matera HC LLC, case number CE SSP 2017-0086.
City of North Miami Minimum Housing Officer Rahima Golding. This property was cited originally on December 21st, 2017 for having shutter placements on the window for more than 5 business days. The property was sent out sent a notice to appear, certified mail on February 22nd, 2018, and was posted on the property on February 23rd, 2018 at 9:50 a.m. I have a photograph. I was in contact with the owner not too long after the notice of violation was sent out, and he stated to me that they were trying to do some work inside the unit, inside the home, and so he had the windows still boarded up in order to keep intruders out. He was supposed to have had everything done within the 30 days, and he did not. So he has not reached back out to me since then, and so what you see there is what's left of the boards that he had up on the windows.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe, because he has a permit and he's doing work, so I'm thinking maybe we can give him 30 days and see where it stands.
That's fine, because from what I can see, it's not a whole lot
Right.
left. And I see the
container.
container there,
Mhm.
which leads me to believe that they're still working on it, and there's nobody living there at this point, at this time.
I don't believe anyone is residing in the home at this point.
Okay, so let's reset it 30 days and see what happens. I mean, if we come back in April and it's still up, then
We'll
we don't have a
adjudicate.
choice.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Item number 77, Officer Shannon Sanders, customer William Kun. Case number CEBPR 2017000170.
You was thinking that, or I was thinking that? No, I'm just kidding. Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. This is a new case for a building without permit. It was originally cited, it was brought to my attention by one of the neighbors that some work was being done in the rear of the property, so I drove by on the 26th of December, did see what appeared to be a patio structure that was added in the rear of the property. I've tried to reach out, knocked on the doors, got out the car a few times. I haven't been able to speak with anyone at the property as of today. I have sent, several notices with hopes that they would give me a call before today, but again, nothing. I am showing proper service was given. I mailed a notice to appear on the 22nd of February. Certified mailing was also sent out on that same day. I have photos of the rear structure if you would like to see.
Yes, please. I'm looking at not the pink, not
The paint,
not the pink structure. No,
Look down.
Here?
Yes, that
Okay.
structure there, the patio structure there.
This is new.
Yes, that's new. From what I'm understanding, it blew away, and and I'm apologizing. I don't want you to think I'm being funny. I'm going by what the neighbor said. But he said it blew away during the hurricane. So I guess he put this. This is a new structure that he put back up in December. He started like late November, early December. But as of today, I see no permits on file for any type of structure since December. But yeah, I'm understanding that's a new structure that was put up in December when the old one blew away. He said it was an aluminum one that he had, and this is now a wood structure.
All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. Hereby find in favor of the city and turn adjudication. Owners have until April 3rd by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $100.
And that completes all.
All right, we are adjourned.